Hey guys, I know I've made a lot of like personal, random videos, but I really do want to start making some like really specific mental health topic videos. So this is kind of one of them. I just wanted to talk about a slip versus a relapse because it's definitely something I have struggled with. Kind of the mindset around that. Um, So anyway, I know I'm just going to use this year as an example, I think. Um, so I was, what, 5 or 6 months clean from self-harm in August, and then I self-harmed, and I kind of right away went into this mindset of, okay, that's it. I'm just going to self-harm as much as I want and do whatever I want. Well, self-harm wise, I was still definitely in recovery with my eating disorder. Anyway, and that kind of went on and off until October, and then I was 5 weeks clean, and then I self-harmed again, and I just get in that mindset, and I really just want to self-harm, and I don't care, and I really have to rely on other people to get me out of that. Like, I have to make sure I tell my therapist, and she'll really encourage me, and tell my parents, so they can help me get out of that. But recently, something happened, and I did not go into that mindset. So I kind of wanted to share my experience with that and what really helps, I think, at least has helped me. So it was the week before, between Christmas and New Year's, so it was only like last week, because it's New Year's right now. And yeah, I had been very sad for the whole week, and I kind of knew what it was. It was my depression. I was sad, and I really hadn't used I hadn't used behaviors at all, really. And then I got an art set for Christmas, that was like all charcoal pencils and stuff, and there's a pencil sharpener. So then that kind of triggered me, and I had this pencil sharpener. I had it for a couple of days, but instead of, giving it to someone or getting rid of it, or telling someone about it, I just, I just kept it around, and for like 2 days it was fine. I wasn't really thinking about it, and then one day I was just really upset. I think I was home by myself, or I was just lonely and sad, and I'd had really bad eating disorder, like thoughts and urges, and I was restricting that day. It was just really bad, and I ended up self-harming. Not a great amount, but anyway, I did that, and then like the rest of that day I was kind of like, okay, now I'll just self-harm as much as I want until, I see my therapist or something, because I'm obviously going to tell her, and then she kind of makes me stop. But that didn't actually happen. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I the next day or whatever, I just kind of was like, I don't really want to self-harm. I actually brought the blade with me into the bathroom when I was taking a bath, actually, which is where I used to, self-harm a lot. And I didn't actually use it. I really didn't feel like I even wanted to. And I've had some urges. I still have the blade, because I really didn't want to tell my parents. I think I will bring it to therapy, which is like in 3 days, and give it to my therapist. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is it doesn't have to be a total, like, oh, this is all over. And just with my thinking, too, I am thinking, well, I was 8 weeks clean. Like, in the past, it would have been, oh, I was 8 weeks clean and I self-harmed, and now I'm back to day one. But I'm not thinking like that. I'm actually like, um, I self-harmed, but I've only self-harmed once in the last 8 weeks, so we'll just keep going, you know? And I'm really happy that that has been my mindset. I know it's very hard. If you're very, like, all or nothing, it's very hard to be like that and be like, well, I can keep going and this is okay, and not beat yourself up over it, or not just give up completely. And I think that's the difference between a lapse and a relapse. I think back in the fall I did pretty much relapse with self-harm. It took a while for me to get the motivation back to stop doing that, but this time it was just a little slip. It was a little lapse, and I'm still in recovery and I'm still going. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about, that even if you do self-harm or you purge or, you know, exercise or restrict or anything like that, any, you know, negative behavior, you can keep going. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, maybe that day you felt like crap and you did that thing, but don't give yourself permission to just keep doing it. I know that's really hard because I do that. I've done that so much. But it is possible to just, you know, say, okay, I did that, but it's okay. I can get back up tomorrow. And that's really more important. You can fall down 100 times, but as long as you get back up, it's fine. We're all going to fall. That was another thing. You know, when I was in treatment and trying to recover and stuff and started recovery, then I was like, no, I can't fall, or I didn't think I would, or I knew I'd be really angry at myself if I slipped or anything. And I kind of was back in August when I did relapse, but it's going to happen when you're in recovery. It is going to happen. Like, don't believe that it won't happen. Because you still have all those urges for a very long time. I mean, I'm hoping someday they go away, but for right now I still have them. But the real, you know, mark of recovery is that even if you fall, you get back up. And it's not the end of the world. I feel like I'm kind of rambling, but I just wanted to share that because I'm actually kind of happy and excited about this experience that I had, that, you know, I don't have to do that, because this is the first time that I've ever been like, okay, I'll just stop tomorrow. And I did, and it feels really great. So yeah, I guess that's what I wanted to talk about. Don't let a lapse become a relapse. Yeah. So I am gonna try to make more topic videos and stuff like that. I really want to. I just kind of got off on other things, but I mean, the point of this whole thing is that I'm expressing myself. I don't actually really care who watches it, or how many views I get, or likes, or comments, or anything like that. I just want to express myself. And obviously I could just talk to a camera and just have the videos, but it makes it feel different if you're actually posting it somewhere where someone can see it. So, yeah. I guess that's it. Sorry for all the rambling. I just could talk forever and it would... Anyway. Bye!